Hi, I'm Jim Clark. Welcome to Cavs Corner. We're talking with men's basketball coach Jeff Young. And boy, Jeff, a long weekend trip, but boy, it comes out great. Two big wins. First, Northern Michigan, and then Michigan Tech on Saturday.
Yeah, and I thought we played pretty well in both games considering the travel and the weather and all those things that you have to go through on a road trip like that. So our energy level was high. We made shots. We did a pretty good job on the glass, and we were able to come out with two victories.
Well, you learned from a year ago, two trips during finals last year, two games up there, lost in both, came out slow out of the gate, both games. Both games up there come out Thursday, red hot at Northern Michigan, came out shooting well Saturday at Tech.
We did shoot the ball well from three, and that kind of opens things up and gets us going. And fortunately, in both games, we came out, like you said, Jim, and shot it pretty well, and got us to the free throw line a little bit late in the Tech game that probably made the difference.
Northern Michigan, 25 of 26 from the foul line. Great night. Jesse Harden, 20 points. You have Vuk gets 14, 6 boards. Montgomery off the bench, a big night with 16. Spread things around well in that game.
Yeah, I thought we had great bench production in the Northern game. You mentioned Chaw that he was red hot. He made his threes, got to the rim, made a few free throws as well. And our bench has been doing that all year long with Trey and Zach Carter, and they've been producing on the offensive end, and they continue to get better.
In that game, Trey had 9, Carter had 8. You said they just keep doing the job. And then Saturday, with Jesse, as good as first half if I've seen a Cavalier player have in a long time in that game at Tech.
Yeah, no question. He really got us going, and Tech came out of the gate on fire as well. So we were just trying to do everything we could just to hang in there. And Jesse was able to do that for us. I think he made probably 6 or 7 of his first 6 or 7 shots.
And then Jeff Copeland scores 20, his best game of the year, got to the basket numerous times. He was really, really good.
Yeah, he when he's active on both ends, that's when he's at his best. And we got other guys who can score the ball as well, and he's kind of let them guys do their thing. But he picked up his tempo, I guess, and was more active. Made more of a conscious effort to score the basketball and drive it, and it paid dividends for us.
Vuk gets 12 all in the second half, which were very big, taking some pressure off some other guys in the second half. And, well, you shoot 62 both halves on a road. That's pretty tough to do.
Yeah, and that's it's kind of what we've been doing. We've been shooting it very well, not only from the perimeter but from around the rim as well. And Vuk got 2 early fouls, and the way they call fouls now, it's hard to let those guys ride it out in that first half and try to pick up a third. So we've been holding him out, and I was a little concerned that he may not get going in the second half either, but that wasn't the case. He got himself going, made some shots, and made a big 3 late against Tech to kind of keep our lead going.
This week, 2 very big home games, and 2 teams playing very well. Northwood comes in. They won both games last weekend at 2-0. They're 6-2 overall. And then Lake Superior, 7-1, 1-1. 2 very tough teams come to our place for Thursday at 7:30 and Saturday at 3.
Yeah, and no surprises with either team. I think most of the coaches knew they were going to be right up there. Both of them can really score. Northwood on Thursday, they took Illinois Division I out of the Big Ten to the wire at Illinois early in the year. They already knocked off a top 25 team on the road by a point. So we weren't surprised to see them win 2 games to start the season, even though Finley had been red hot going into that game. So that was certainly a good win for Finley, and they're good inside. They're big and strong and physical. Their guards are making shots right now, so they got 5 or 6 guys that can score the ball and do good things for them.
Lake Superior off to a great start.
Yeah, they are. They return Billings that I think is their leading scorer at this point in time. He's had games in the 40s already this year. He can really shoot it, and he's active, and he can drive you a little bit. When he gets it going, they're pretty good.
You look at the standings, which is so early, but nice to be 2-0 right now. But number-wise, you go up there in the Saturday game at Tech, they're giving up like 68 a game. You scored 90 against them, 90 on both games in a road. We're really scoring the ball at a good pace.
We are, and we're trying to play with a little more pace, and that was what we talked about at Tech. They've got 2 kids that can really score, and we felt if we can get up and down and maybe wear them down a little bit, that would be to our benefit. And whether we did that or not, I don't know, but they certainly didn't make as many shots as they did early in the game as they did late in the game.
Look at guys individually. Jesse averaging 18-8, and he's our leading rebounder at 5, one of our smallest guys, but he plays like he's a foot taller.
Well, we knew that we may play a little smaller this year, and our guards were going to have to do a better job of rebounding the ball than they did last year. So, they've made a conscious effort to make sure they get in there and use their athleticism. I mean, Jesse's got an incredible vertical leap, and along with Sean Montgomery, and Those guys have to be able to do that for us on the glass if we're going to be successful.
Another key, we're shooting 56 from the floor. They don't take very many bad shots.
And again, that's something we've been preaching since day one. A bad shot to us is really like a turnover, and when you have 5 or 6 or even 7 guys that can score, it just doesn't make sense to force and take bad shots, because if you're patient, you'll get something good. Actually, in each possession.
You look at your freshman, Fletcher's averaging 14, 4 in 20 minutes. He's shooting 72 from the floor and 64 from 3. Doesn't take a bad shot.
No, he hasn't. And, when you're making that 3, it's awfully hard to guard both. And we've been really impressed with his low post play. I mean, when we throw it down there to him, he knows how to score the ball. He's got great feel around the basket. And he's a hard guard down there. So if he keeps working like he has been, continues to get better, he's going to be a big part of what we're trying to do.
Thanks, Jed. Let's keep it going this weekend.
Thanks, Jim.
Cavs are home Thursday, 7:30. They're home Saturday at 3. Both games are live on 95.9 The Light, WNPQ. I'm Jim Clark, and that's Cavs Corner.